Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to Real Long Walk. Apparently, I left in the last episode with my pants wet. I was about to say not from natural causes, but that makes it even weirder now that I think about it. Perhaps I would prefer it to be from natural causes. Not sure if I want to know the implications of that. But anyway, yeah, welcome back. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. You're watching this on a Wednesday, I hope. That's the day it's going up. Hopefully it'll go out kind of early. I'm wanting it out early, so it may not be very long either. I'm recording this a little bit past midnight. I am very drowsy right now. I'm not sure about the coherency of the video, so hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully I won't be talking like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys during it. Because I had a very bad day Sunday. I had got very little sleep and worked and then did Minecraft bingo that night. And, by the end of it, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I am talking like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. I'm just like, yeah, well, not really, but, I was not saying my words properly. And, by the way, if you get the reference, good on you. You know what I've been watching here lately on Netflix as I'm continuing to enjoy having Netflix. I'm going to cancel it eventually. I know I'll get tired of it at some point, but for now, I'm still enjoying it. But yeah, hopefully I will not be to that degree as I was that night. But speaking of a time where I'll probably be just like that, dribbling like a crazy person, one of the reasons I want to get this out early is to give you extra early awareness of the live stream over the weekend that me and Tonic are going to be doing. I can't remember if I mentioned the last one. I think I may have, but it's a little bit more solid now, or it's considerably more solid. Starting about 3 p.m. Central Time on Friday to about 3 p.m. Central on Saturday over on the Gatekeepers Live channel. Tonic and I will be streaming for those entire 24 hours, if all goes well. So, look forward to that. I don't know what sort of mental capacity I will be in at the end of that. I don't know. I might have to get some caffeine when we go to the store next. I've been off of caffeine for quite a while. I am drinking some tea right now, though. So that's nice. And I did drink some Pepsi the other day at work when I only got 2 hours of sleep. By the way, that was a fun day. But it actually went by pretty fast. I was surprised at how fast it went. So thankfully that happened. Perhaps I was sleeping while walking and talking to customers. Hopefully I didn't drool on anybody. But yeah, perhaps I should get some caffeine in order to force my way through the 24 hours. I was originally planning on sleeping some during it, but I'm guessing I'm just gonna power through it. We were kind of hoping that Austin could have gotten involved in it. One of Tonic's friends and one of the Gatekeepers, a friend of all of ours now. But he joined from Tonic. And they live near each other, and he comes over, spends a lot of time with them. So we were originally thinking that he was going to be possibly taking over for Tonic at some point. So, but since it's just gonna be a 2-man crew, we both decided to stay up the entire duration. So So, there'll be some science going on. You're like, sleep deprivation science, which is my favorite type of science, kind of, because every time we had to do a science experiment at school, that's what I always chose, because I was just couldn't come up with anything else, or was too lazy. I'm not sure which one. Oh, don't go down there. Probably a little bit of both, actually. Yeah, I know I did at least 2 science fair projects about sleep deprivation. So that will be going. That will be happening before your very eyes, if you so wish. Some good news, though, and I will probably be live streaming it today. So if you're watching this, it could already be happening. That's why you should always follow me on Twitter. And other of the gatekeepers for their comings and goings. But I'm going to be live streaming that Stardew Valley game that I was complaining about last episode. I did look it up. I didn't look it up. I thought maybe there's a window resizer program, and turns out there is. It forces it'll force a window to a certain resolution. So that actually works for Stardew Valley. So that's how I'm going to be live streaming it. That way you can have the chat and all that good stuff over there. And that game, I think, is really good for live streaming, because it's very fun. It's got somewhat monotonous tasks, but not boring tasks. The monotonous wouldn't be good for a series. But since it's not really boring, and since it's a gradual progression, it's just good for live streaming, I think. As if you go on Twitch, you can see that it's good for live streaming, because a lot of folks are streaming it right now, and a lot of folks are watching. And I shall soon be one of them. So yeah, that'll be today at some point. Hopefully my internet will work all right. I streamed yesterday some more Pantheon, and my internet jacked up after about an hour and a half. Didn't make me feel confident going into the weekend. Not at all. So yeah, hopefully it'll be cooperating with me. I've been enjoying that game. I've been playing it a good bit on my own, and I am really liking that game. I'm digging it, like a garden. Life's a garden. Dig it. If you know where that quote came from, then you're awesome. I don't know if that came from something else, and then that referenced it, but I know where I heard it from, and if you heard it from the same source, then good on you. It's the same source as I got the poo on me, so yeah. Somebody who hadn't watched that movie would be like, what is he talking about? But anyway, I dig it. That's the point of that whole little exchange. I'm really liking the game. For a one-man operation, that is a very successful operation. So good on you, Concerned Ape. Good on you. I wish you had put more resolutions in your game from the start, but regardless, good on you for making such a fun game. One thing I will say, I've ran into a weird bug in that game that's a bit annoying. And I guess it's testament to the game being so friggin' fun that you can actually play, with that bug. But at one point you can upgrade the watering can, and when you do, it makes it to where when you hold the button down, it'll shoot water out like three spaces away. You know, you can hit three. You can three. See, now this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode about talking incoherently. You can water 3 spots at one time. There you go, Shook. That wasn't so hard. Which obviously is very convenient, you know, for a busy farmer who's got to take care of the crops, go out, forage in the forests, and play the ladies, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Totally not. But anyway, that is part of the game. Romancing one of the single folks there in the town, and getting married, and making babies. I'm sure there's not a lot of detail put into that. I'd be very surprised. I don't think the Always Sunny crew was involved in that one. It'd be quite a scene if they were, though. But what was I saying? I got really off track there. I got way off track. I don't remember what track I was on. What track was on, guys? See, this is why I shouldn't record so late. I can't stay on track. Yeah, I was talking about that bug, that glitch. I remembered after a moment. Yeah, whenever you do that, sometimes it doesn't work right. Like your character will be right here, and when you hold down on the thing, it should be like these. But sometimes you hold down the button, and it'll water these. Sometimes you'll be right here, and you'll hold down the thing, and it'll water those 3. So obviously not doing the way it should, or the way it does do normally. And it's really weird. I tend to notice it in the morning, but then again in the morning is when I do the watering of the crops. So I'm not sure if it's the new day that makes it happen or what. But I do know one time I reloaded the game and it worked fine. So, but I do know at one time it was a little bit up in the day when it messed up, and it was too far gone to where I wanted to restart it. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. But the guys already done about 4 patches to it, at least 3, possibly 4, since it came out on Friday. So he's continuing to work on the game, which is more than a lot of developers would do. You know, he's made a decided success. So, you know, a lot of folks would take that and be like, "Woo, let's take a bath in the money and cut and run." But yeah, he's continuing to work on it, and you know, fixing the bugs, and you know, I've been kind of glancing at the forums every now and then, especially when news comes out of it, and he's thinking of extra content. I don't know if it's going to be DLC, like, you know, paid content, but he's thinking of, you know, stuff to add, you know, to continue to add to the game. So that's cool. That's definitely a nice thing. It's cool when developers really take their game and that's really good and continue to polish it. You know, I guess sometimes that could lead to bad things, but you know, a lot of times it can lead to good things. You know, Minecraft, I guess, is kind of a mixed bag. You know, a lot of people don't like 1.9 with the combat. They would like the combat to be optional, which I think is a good idea. You know, I think it should be optional, but you know, they are continuing to work on it, and not everybody likes all the new features, you know. So I guess in that way, it's kind of a not as good thing. Is Tonic in this world? Tonic, get out of my Minecraft world. Take your tea and drink it. Yeah, that'll show him. Yeah, he is playing. I also know that he's going to be working on multiplayer for the game. He's been working on the game for 2 years now, probably over 2 years, and he. I remember reading about how he wanted multiplayer in it from an early point, and he had a decision to make very recently. Whether or not he should delay the game and work on multiplayer, or since the single player was completely feature complete. I don't know why I added two completes in there, but it was feature complete, single player wise. He had to decide, if he wanted to, release it and add multiplayer, in the future, and that's what he decided to do. I like that decision because I would be not that I know what I was missing, but I'm glad that I've been able to play it so far. I've really, like I say, I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, multiplayer will be added to the game. I know that Tonic is definitely interested in that game, so that'll be a fun thing for us to do, a series or a. With it being multiplayer, it might make a better series than just a single player thing would be. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I just got to thinking about something. I completely lost track of my thought. It's too late. It's too late to start this episode again, isn't it? No, it's too late in the night to probably be recording in my state of mind. But yeah, Chris is going to get the game pretty soon, so that'll be a fun thing to do. I was just thinking about how the multiplayer would work in that game. I'm assuming you could help run the farm, Although I think the first thing I thought, like way back when he first was talking about multiplayer, is multiple farms, but that probably isn't the way it would work. I guess it'd be multiple people helping work on the same farm. I wonder how that would work, though. Because you can befriend the villagers, and like I was saying, you can get married and stuff. Sounds like that would be a potential, if you play it with friends. What if you're going for the same wife in it? That could get really awkward, I would think. I wonder how that would work. Like, what if you both get her to 10 hearts, and wow, that would be really weird if if it's like in the stereotypical movie where it's the what love triangle. That's the word I was about to say, three-way. That's something completely different than a love triangle. I guess it could lead to the other, but very different phrases. But that would be. I wonder if that's something that he would put in a game. That's a really weird thing to think about. But in a Harvest Moon-like game, that would be something that could potentially happen. That could be some drama right there. I'm actually really intrigued on how multiplayer is going to be in that game now that I think about it. I'm probably thinking about it a little bit too realistically. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking of it. It might be different farms. Maybe a farm, maybe everybody has their own copy of the village, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. But I don't know how the interaction would be in that if it was multiplayer. Unless it was like competitive. And that would be a really weird way to go with it. Like you have to vandalize your friends' farms in order to compete. Like, I don't know what would you do? Like egg the your friend's house. What would be some things you could do like that? Go into your friend's house and take out their eggs and put in rotten eggs or something in the refrigerator so that they would have rotten food that they cook. I'm highly doubting it's going to be competitive, so I'm pretty sure it would be, it would be cooperative. I know that Animal Crossing is very similar to Harvest Moon. I don't remember if... I've never played any of the Animal Crossing games for one, but I don't know if it's a game that people can visit other people in or not. That might be the angle he would go for if there is a way to do that in Animal Crossing. Now I'm actually really curious. Now I want multiplayer. Dang it! Why do you have to release it now? Now I want multiplayer because I have burning questions inside my chest. Wait, no, that's heartburn. Never mind. But anyway, that was some weird tangents we went through there. Hopefully you guys are still there. Hopefully you weren't like, this guy's a little too crazy. We're gonna stop this video now. But yeah, Friday, Saturday. If you're interested at all, make sure to stop by the Twitch channel. It is The Gatekeepers Live over on Twitch. If you haven't already followed the channel, go ahead and do that. That way you can be notified. That way you can be notified, of any time we go live, not just for the marathon. Of course, the link is down in the description below. Well, to the Twitch channel too, but to Extra Life, which is what we're going to be trying to raise money for. We're already trying to raise money for it. Every stream that we do, from henceforth over on the Twitch channel, and personally, every video I make, especially if there's a degree of free talk, I guess you could say. If it's a story-based game like The Lost Crown or Bastion, I don't really do any, just free-form talk there, I guess. I guess that's what you meant say, free-form talk. Like, talk about whatever. Pick a topic. Go on it. As you've already witnessed in this episode, yeah, every time I do something like that, which would be most of my Minecraft videos, I've been trying to, mention the Extra Life charity. And, so yeah, a lot of my Minecraft videos are going to be doing that as well. Let's get a little bit more torches. Oh, there's a cave that isn't really a cave. It's a fake cave. Fake cave! But yeah. If you haven't, and you are able and interested, go over to Extra Life and donate. Helps the Bonners Children's Hospital through Extra Life. Helping sick children, an excellent cause. While they are sick, might be suffering from all sorts of troubles, such as cancer or any other sort of ailment they might go through. I definitely know of I don't know them, but I had mentioned it to one of my co-workers, and she was talking about how she personally knew of 2 kids who had cancer and had went to Le Bonheur. So it's definitely a good cause. Definitely a good cause. There's all sorts of reasons that they might be sick, and the money actually goes to help those children, or help, in research and curing such diseases, or at least treating the diseases. It can go for, research. I said research. Did I say research? I did say research. New equipment for the hospital. Whatever Le Bonheur needs. So yeah, good cause. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here because I think I about fell asleep there. Probably fell asleep several times. You know what? If at any point I said anything too strange, I was asleep while I was saying that. So I have no responsibility for that strange thing I said, or may have said. I don't know if I said something strange. I was asleep. But anyway, I traveled 1,036,000. Woo! And I will see you guys in the next episode, which will be out Friday, which I will be hyping the stream even more. By that point, we will have more of a schedule. We'll know what games we're going to be playing during it. And that sort of thing. So, be looking forward to that. And I'm probably going to put out an Obsidian Gate video tomorrow. Not tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow. On Thursday. It's really, really early Wednesday. So technically it is tomorrow. Oh my gosh, am I needing to sleep? Great. I talked too long. Not the first time that's happened. That's basically every episode of this entire series is me talking too long. So yeah, be looking forward to that. The stream. And everything. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.